Hello gamers, hope you're having an awesome day. My name is Rob and I'm testing out Control the Ultimate Edition with its brand new patch 1.30 that came out just now on October 6th, and I'm testing it out on the PlayStation 5 Pro. So this new patch comes with a whole bunch of improvements to the game, such as it unlocks the frame rate on both PS5 and PS5 Pro, and it also adds VRR and 120Hz display support for PS5 and PS5 Pro. If you have such a capable display, that means the performance mode can go above 60 FPS and the quality mode can go above 30 FPS. Temporal anti-aliasing (TAA) quality has now been improved. They added HDR support and also updated the SDR to 10-bit from previously 8-bit. And lastly, here comes the biggest improvement for PS5 Pro owners, and that is that they have added PSSR to the game. And not only that, the PS5 Pro also has updated texture and shadow resolution filtering. However, PSSR is optional and can be toggled on and off. Remedy have stated that using PSSR results in smoother edges, improved hair, and vegetation visual quality. So let's see how the game performs with this new patch 1.30 and also how it looks with and without PSSR. So I'm going to compare it. I'm going to test the performance mode and also the quality mode and also see how the frame rate is doing. So I'm going to start with performance mode with PSSR off first and then turn it on. We can clearly see the huge benefit of having PSSR turned on, as it improves the game by a great deal. It looks a lot sharper, smoother, it produces a lot less noise, and the hair also just looks significantly better with PSSR turned on. I tested with the frame rate uncapped and it was anywhere between 60 and 70 FPS. Normally during traversal it was around 70, and then in combat it was mostly around 60. It once dropped down to 59. So let's have a look at the game's quality mode with the frame rate uncapped, with PSSR off and then on. Once again, we see a big benefit of using PSSR in quality mode, just as in performance mode. But, however, I did notice one downside, and that is the ray trace reflections. So when having PSSR turned on, it actually creates a bit more noise than when having it turned off. But apart from that, everything else is just an improvement. So how is the frame rate in the quality mode with PSSR turned on? So when I was playing, it was mostly between 50 and 60 FPS. During traversal gameplay, it was usually around 60 FPS, and then in combat, it was more around 50. Sometimes I could dip a couple of frames below 50. So all in all, this is a fantastic update to Control the Ultimate Edition, and yeah, using PSSR is definitely a huge win for this game. It's actually pretty crazy to think that we can actually play this game with ray trace reflections on basically running at 60 FPS on the PlayStation 5 Pro if you have a 120 Hz display with VRR, that is. It's really awesome to see Remedy releasing this update, and especially how they take advantage of PSSR, and this really gets my hopes up for Alan Wake 2, and I really hope that they're gonna do a similar update to that game, because Alan Wake 2 is still very much underperforming on the PlayStation 5 Pro, so it is in dire need of a proper PS5 Pro enhancement, and it seems that Remedy have definitely picked up some skills when it comes to using PSSR, and let's hope that they can implement it the same way in Alan Wake 2 like they did here in Control the Ultimate Edition. But that's going to do it for the video. Please let me know what you think of this video and also the game in general. And also, if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a like. It helps much more than you know. And if you didn't, give it a dislike. And also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Keep it real and happy gaming.